West St. Thomas.
Oh no.
So we are in Hagley's Gap Square today. We have had a water crisis now in some of our districts, such as Kerrykill, that has been going on for over a year. The residents have been crying out for water. Over the weekend, some young men went with my support and looked at the water system. A beautiful water system with at least 3 possible catchment areas, using one at this time, with good water source. I can speak louder, you're not going to get the background quarter. So a group of young men went and they did their own analysis of what was wrong. And they have come up with solutions. They came up with a list of items needed to fix the existing water gravity system. And we have had the support of the parish council and the councillor to get procurement done and for us to go about fixing the system. That system will supply an outreach of almost 3,000 residents who are suffering for water. The truth is, we have identified a number of problems. One, individuals have access to the system. It's a system where the pipes have to be charged with a certain level of water for water to go over certain gradients to reach other communities. And some communities, the residents have keys and have been turning off and tampering with the system. We have had landslides going back to the last major earthquake. We have issues we have to face. So we have had rural water, water commission, RADA, and many government agencies.
Right through the time, yeah, from January back to the time when I start my time, something can done for we because every time them wait until the time.
Let me answer you this, and I'm not going to disagree with you. You have said what you have said. Nobody could disagree with you. If I get a favorable response from work agency in the next 2 weeks of a design, if we get a favorable response and we can get the contract to continue with the remedial action for the vandalism and damage and theft that took place, I know when hurricane season starts, but I would never be telling the National Work Agency to wait 7-8 months to start. So if it starts again in rainy season, it doesn't make you wrong. You are right. But it doesn't make the National Work Agency wrong to start and get on with the work. We have waited too long for that bridge, too long for that road to come up here, and too long for those communities. And in 12 years, we have done nothing meaningful from here to Penlyne on that road. The little that was done, the wall came down, who remember it, and broke down. And it's still broken. Parish council wall come right down, and that never takes not even a month after it was built to fail. So I don't want to bring too much politics into this argument. That the parish council at this time is the agency responsible for the system. I don't think we're arguing that. Are we arguing that? No. So you said somebody's going to be assigned? No. Okay. Assigned. Job description. Yes. Okay. Use basket with the truth. That's what you said. And I respect what you have said. And I understand what you have said. The parish council. mashes up 2-3 weeks early, the engine gives up. You are killing him. That is tantamount to murder. He's playing with his life. Because also, that might be going to be catching on the get them into hands of the young men who say they will go at it. Let them go at that. As a crisis, there is no procurement. There is no raising of money. And there is no calling nobody teeth. Mr. Chin, please put 5 liters of diesel in your equipment and give Mr. Dwyer a chance to see if in the short term there is something like lowering pipe where the water has
you should get water in the pipes. Let us just say
the numbers don't lie. Show me one single 12-year improvement and let's stop the foolishness. I have said, take it in small bites, take corners, take positions, and let us see how we can get to penlyne. There is no goose to lay the golden egg. And let's not fool ourselves. So nobody's going to come and ask me how baby born. You cannot be a virgin and baby born. You have to talk the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I had, and I still have, for the community of Hackles Gap, a three-phase approach to your road network as Member of Parliament. And I believe I've supported the best person to do the Parish Council road network in an honest way. And that's my answer to it.
Personally, I am supporting it, okay? And I don't want, what I'm saying now is that I don't want it to be just some people. Everybody must have basket mouth. Yeah. Anybody want us to do something wrong, we don't want them out and chat.
Or get home safe. Alright?
Is it cheaper to maintain a concrete road going down our asphalt since we are living in a
One second. I am positive that it will be cheaper to maintain a concrete road.
Yes.
But I'm also positive that the work agency will tell you, they're not here, that a concrete road costs maybe 10 times what asphalted concrete. And the asphalted concrete road is not cheap. So you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. But that is not an answer which will tell you that I am saying it shouldn't be concrete. You understand me? I would never say. My dream is to have the best roads. The more you talk, is the more you put yourself in misunderstanding. Do you know that St. Thomas, West St. Thomas now, has the roads that 99% of Jamaica and our parishes would dream of having? Huh?
I'm in Jackson, born and grow in this community, and this water crisis is a long-standing one. The current pipeline was run by JC, I think in the year 2000, but there are some shortcomings for the past few years. The source, in fact, where the source is coming from is very big. And that source could maintain the whole community. But where the line runs, land slippage. So for the past year or so, the community has been suffering no water. School suffering no water. We have to be chucking water. Sometimes pay over 4,000 for one of those plastic containers. So now the drought is on. It has compounded the problem and it makes it worse. So this meeting, I hope that from this meeting, something will be done to alleviate this crisis, not just for the short term, but in the long term, they can look at improving this current system. Where they are talking about RADA, that would only supply those persons who live below the S corner. I think Council Dwyer knows where I'm talking. So that wouldn't be for those persons in Penlyne Castle, or even to where I live, up Epping Farm. So this current system, if it is upgraded, water is there to supply the whole of Penlyne, Epping Farm, Minto, Kerrikill, Agnes Gap, you name them. Water is there.
Good evening. My name is Derek McPherson. I'm living in Brook Lodge, Ugly Gap, St. Thomas. And we are farmers, and the time is very drought, and we don't have any water. And there is a meeting keeping right now in Ugly Gap where they are going to upgrade the pipe system, the water system. And we are very glad for that because we are suffering for the water and we really need it. So we are just hoping and praying that it will come true, that every resident that is living from Penlyne Castle to Carrickhill can get good water system.
My name is Chelsea, and I'm from the community, Minto district in St. Thomas, Adley's Gap. And we are having a very big problem with our water. And unfortunately, first time we had the tanks that maintain the water, the pipe go through and the tank fill, and we have a better water system. And one year rain came and the tank wash away and the pipeline removed, and from then it is worse than before. And so we need the water. It is very hard to live in this community that water goes to town and we don't have any water to use in our bathroom. It is very hard.
So there was a meeting today to address that.
There was a meeting today to address the situation, and I hope as we come today, everything that is said will be put in place so we can have a better water system.